and his ways, and so we must walk in it. We don't need to tell him and say, Lord, you better put away for me. The New Start program is one of the best programs that we've ever had as a church. For those who don't know what New Start is nutrition, correct nutrition, that is. What else? You eat, exercise, what else? W? Water, clean water. S? Sunlight, good. T? Temperance, excellent. A? Air. R? Rest. And T? Trust in God. Excellent message. But the New Start program is to prevent what we call lifestyle diseases. Diseases that we bring upon ourselves. Diseases that were brought upon the Egyptians because of their own lifestyle. It prevents you from developing cancers and diabetes and hypertension and all the other things. If the cancer is not infectious cancer, because some cancers are infectious cancers, while other cancers are lifestyle cancers. There's a difference. So the one with the colon can be hereditary, or because you don't eat enough fiber, your colon suffer and develop cancer. Cervical cancer is an infection. That is from the human papillomavirus. Good, that's an infection. But other cancers are lifestyle cancers that you should not develop if you follow God's principle. If you cut on the meat, because meat is bad for you. Yes, it tastes good. I know it tastes good enough. But it can do a lot of damage to your body. So you can eat less, right? Not at all. That's quite a way to do it. Alright? So the New Start does work. But infectious diseases, the Bible has a different principle. When the people had leprosy, which is an infectious disease, what would they do? Quarantined. They were examined to see if the sores are actually leprosy. And if they are leprosy, they will be quarantined and pushed off for 7 days. That's what the Bible says you deal with infectious diseases. Because the New Start can't help you with that. The New Start can build your immune system, but you can still get infections. Then you have to know ward off an infection or fight an infection with what God has made available to us in this time. Mark it. I need to tell you something Ellen White says. Ellen White says that the devil will indeed cause sicknesses. And then turn around and provides the cure. She says it. Now, seeing that the devil can actually create diseases and he can then turn around and provide the cure, we shouldn't argue amongst ourselves, where did this disease come from? Because that argument is not important. Whether the devil made it in a lab and spread it, or whether it was made in nature and it spread, we don't need to argue where it's coming from. Because it's here. It's here. So don't argue over the source of it, because that won't change anything. What we need to say to people is trust in God that He will carry you through, and do what you need to protect yourself from getting it and giving it to your family. That's all we need to do. Whether or not you want vaccine or not, it's up to you. That's your own personal choice and your personal body. You decide what you want to do. But you must do everything to protect yourself and your family. And don't expect God to save you because you choose to throw yourself off the cliff. Don't do that. Yes, Elder. That's a truth, Elder. You cannot make it to a doctrine. It's not a doctrine. It's not a spiritual thing to say we're going to argue with this. There's nothing that says we shouldn't. We just need to make the right choice that is best for us. And mark you, we have been vaccinated for a very long time. Everybody in Jamaica, the moment you're born in Jamaica, you receive your first shot. And by the way, that first shot vaccine you get when you're just born, that one, that BCG one, is actually one of the worst of the sets that you can get. Let me say it again. That vaccine is one of the few live viruses that we give people. The one vaccine that we give are attenuated or dead. So that AstraZeneca vaccine, that virus is dead. They place a spike protein on another virus, it's alive, the virus can affect you. It's from chimpanzees or whatever. The BCG one is a live thing that we give to the babies for them to fight tuberculosis. Yes. And we've been doing that for so long. I get no TB. We still have TB now, but only in certain part of the population. We still find TB in the rascals whose babies are born outside the hospital. They're born in, so they don't have it. They still have TB. They still catch it. But we, who have gone the system, we don't have TB anymore. There are countries in the world that still have TB today, including America. But Jamaica don't. We don't have polio. We don't have measles. We don't have German measles. We don't have mumps anymore. Because we have a very active vaccination program. There's nothing wrong with vaccination. Everything has its risk. Driving a car have risk. Drinking water have risk. You know there's something called water toxicity. When you drink so much water that your cells begin to burst,